Roots by Alex Haley was a 1976 fictional novel tracing his family tree back to an African who was captured in 1767 by a rival tribe and sold to slave traders. The story was made into a popular TV miniseries in 1977 that captured the American imagination. While somewhat factually challenged, it's still a great story because of its portrayal of the American story. Whether or not there was a real Kunta Kinte from the village of Juffure in Gambia, Africa, who was actually the ancestor of Alex Haley, is not really that important, at least from this standpoint. Things like that happened in our history. Alex Haley's ancestors came to America as slaves. Americans today should not be ashamed or shocked by that, regardless of which end of the slavery chain our ancestors held. It happened, and there's nothing we can do to change it because we weren't there and we can't go back. Besides, people of all skin colors profited from trading in human bondage. It's the history of the world, and all too alive and thriving today. Since all humanity lives in that glass house, throwing stones doesn't do anything but get more people hurt for no good reason and to no good end. Our roots are a tangled up mess, so let's not get trapped by them. In a similar way, there's nothing we can do to change the fact that Jesus descended from a prostitute who was rescued by a nation of people who had been slaves for hundreds of years. Many have challenged that description and try to make her an innkeeper, but that just seems to be an overzealous attempt to protect our modern sensibilities, since the Bible never paints over the truth, no matter how unpleasant. On Friday, we noted that Rahab the harlot confessed her faith in Yahweh and asked to be saved when Israel took Jericho, Joshua chapter 2. Because of her faith and willingness to risk her life to hide the spies, she was rescued and was able to survive in Israel after the conquest, Joshua 6, verse 25. And not only did she survive, she actually thrived by marrying into the tribe of Judah and ending up in the lineage of Jesus, Matthew chapter 1, verse 5. And in the ultimate insult to our pride and precious sensibilities, ended up in the hall of fame of faith, Hebrews 11, verse 31. Whatever our roots, we should see them as interesting, but not embarrassing. After all, we had no part in choosing our ancestors. Whether good or bad, we don't deserve the credit or blame, so let's let it go and build our future on Jesus. Now that's something you have the power to choose, so choose wisely. And choose to come back tomorrow for more Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.